And welcome back, gamers. Sony just recently made a huge announcement for the new PlayStation VR 2.
Today, I'm thrilled to announce the official names for our next-gen VR system, PlayStation VR 2.
And they laid out all the specs and everything, so they laid it out on their blog, PlayStation.com. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this whole thing here. We're going to go over details of what they listed right here. And as you guys know, I just recently got the Oculus Quest 2. I've been enjoying it and loving it. I'm going to make a comparison with my Quest 2 here against the PSVR 2. So let's go over the details on this, and I made it very easy for you guys because I put side by side with the Oculus Quest 2. So let's take a look at this thing here. So the resolution for the new PSVR 2 is going to be 2000 by 2040, and that's per eye. If we're looking at the Oculus Quest 2, it's 1832 by 1920 per eye. Now the cool thing with the Oculus is that they have a lot of features where you can connect it to your computer and you can go into developer mode. You can do a lot of this experimental stuff that they release, and it's so cool because you can raise the resolution for the Oculus in the program right here. And the program is called SideQuest. It's very easy. You just download SideQuest, you connect your Oculus to your computer using the USB-C cable, and then you can mess around with the settings. So what I did for my Oculus is I raised my refresh rate, I put it to the highest 120 Hertz, and I raised the resolution to the highest. But you know, I think it's only for games that will support it. So if we're looking at the screen right here for the PSVR 2, we have HDR OLED, so that's really good. And because a lot of the other VR headsets are only using LCD, and it still looks very clear with LCD. It's just, I think the OLED looks a lot more amazing. The PSVR 2 has 110 field of view, and that is very important. I would like a lot of these headsets to have a wider field of view so I can usually see more, you know? For the Oculus Quest 2, they actually went down. It went to 89 field of view for my Oculus Quest 2 here. If you look at the old Oculus, I think it's at 100 degrees, so like 100 or 110, but they actually went down for the Quest 2. I don't know why they did that. I thought that was a very disappointing thing for this Quest 2, but I am still immersed in VR when I'm wearing this headset, and I love it still. I just did wish that they would keep the old field of view. I don't know why they went down on it. Refresh rates, you know, 90 Hertz and 120 Hertz. I think that's standard for a lot of it. I'm kind of surprised with this. I thought maybe the PSVR 2 would go a little bit higher, maybe 240, something like that. You do want the refresh rate right here to go a lot higher because it's going to help with motion sickness. It's just more frames. You know, think of this 120 Hertz as 120 frames per second. That's basically what it is. If you get more frames, you get better high resolution, you see things more smooth and you won't get motion sickness out of it. That's why with the old headsets that's only getting 30 to 60 Hertz, you know, they are getting motion sickness out of that. Now the new cool thing about the PSVR 2 is that it has headset feedback. And what that sounds like is that I think they put motors inside the headset, and it's going to make it feel like when like bullets are zipping through, right, it'll vibrate a little bit right here. And just certain things when you're hitting things, and like you'll feel it to the sides, the top. So they put feedback on that. It's kind of like the PS5 controller with the haptic feedback like that. So they have the new Sense controller for the PSVR 2 where it's going to feel like I think the PS5 controller. It's when you're shooting and you're pressing, I think the triggers would be a little bit harder. You can feel it vibrate and shake. So they're trying to make it feel a little bit more real. But here's the thing, with my PS5 here controller, I disable all of the feedback on it because if you're into competitive gaming, you don't want all that feedback. You don't want things to restrict you as you're playing. So I actually turned it all off, and that's how I game, and I feel like I game a little bit better like that. So I don't even know if I'll even turn on the Sense controller for the PSVR 2, but if they do start doing that for the controllers, I'm not sure if I'll even enable it. So that's more of a preference type thing if you want to feel that. But I think the feedback on the headset, I think that's going to be super cool because, you know, you do want to feel more things. A lot of companies are making things where you can wear the vest and all that, where you can feel bullet shots. I don't know why you want to feel punches and bullet shots to your chest as you're playing, but it's probably a little tap. So it's just a cool sensation, right? And those are the main details of the PSVR 2, but they did not show photos of how it's going to look like. So with the new PSVR 2, they're making it look a lot like the new headsets out there right now, like the Quest 2, the Vive, the HTC Vive. All of those new headset has camera tracking on the headset alone. the current PSVR is using the old PlayStation cameras to do tracking, and that's not very good. So it sounds like they're putting cameras on their headsets now, just like the Quest 2. So another thing with the PSVR 2 is that they said they're going to track eye movement to help with your VR experience and gaming and all that. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of camera inside of the headset to track eye movement. I think that's a very great feature to track eye movements. It can help with the VR experience immensely. They also have 3D audio sound, and if you guys have tried the Oculus headsets, the sound that comes out of this is awesome. Like, you know, you put on the headset, I don't even see where the speakers are at. It's not even on the strap right here. It has to be in here, but it's directing it right to my ears, and it sounds so good. With the PSVR 2, they are using 3D audio, and that is going to be very good, I think, for gaming, because when I'm wearing my headsets to play gaming, I have this headset right here, and when I use this for gaming with 3D audio, it sounds amazing. I am immersed in it, so I'm glad they are doing 3D audio. And then finally, for the controllers, it does sound like they are going to go with these type of controllers because it is a lot more popular. They are going away with that silly little stick controller that the PlayStation has, and it's going to be updated with these a lot better ones so that can just track hand movement a lot better, and it'll feel better on the grip, because this controller I love a lot. And if you've seen the other VR headsets, they're copying the Quest 2 controllers, and that's how you got to do it. You know, if something works, and you copy it. So those are the main things about this vlog here that it talks about. I just broke it down for you guys so that you don't have to read this whole thing, but if you do want to go here, blog.playstation.com, it lists all of the specifications for you to see. See, 4 cameras in here is using USB-C, built-in microphone, stereo, headphone jack, and all that. So they are doing a lot of things that are like the Quest 2 here and the HTC Vive. It's a great thing that they're doing and adding here. Look at this Bluetooth version 5.1, USB-C still for that. You know what? They are going with the lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and that is the way that it should go, rechargeable battery. One other major change that they are doing to the PSVR 2 here is that they're going away with all of the wiring. You know, if you look at the old PSVR, there's so many wires that you're connecting. They're going away with that, and they said you just have to connect the headset now to the PS5. But that's the key word right there. They said the PS5. If you're still using PS4, PS4 Pro, I'm sure you're still going to have to buy that other connection to connect all the wires to. But for the PS5 at least, I think you can just connect the PSVR 2 to the system directly using one USB-C or some other wire that they are providing. So that sounds a lot better. People want to declutter things. And yeah, this sounds very good what they're doing. Very excited with the 110 degree HDR, but Sony did not announce a release date for the PSVR 2. I do feel like they will release it sometime this year, like maybe for Christmas time. I think it's going to be near the end of the year. I think they're going to do it. I feel like by that time, you know what? Oculus is probably going to have another version, and they're going to update it to beat the PSVR 2. So I'm going to wait out on it and see what Oculus does and see how they improve on their headset for that, because I am loving this headset. And another thing that I mentioned in my previous video is that I didn't want to be tied down with a VR headset and a console system. I wanted my VR headset to be portable. I can bring it anywhere and just a standalone system, because I can bring this to a friend's house anywhere and I can just play this without lugging around my console system. So that is the more important thing for me, is that I want it truly portable so I can just take it anywhere, a standalone headset. And like I said, Meta right here, you know, Facebook, they are doing a lot of cool things, experimental stuff, developer mode, all of this, that you can really mod this and do a lot of cool things with the headset. Even though, you know, the PSVR, you can mod it, I just hear that it's a little bit more difficult. You have to do a lot more stuff and update it and all this, and it's kind of a hassle right now. Modding this has been super simple. I'll have a future video on doing some mods on the Oculus and showing you the capabilities of it. But right now, that is the news for the new PSVR 2. Let me know what you guys think. If you are planning on getting a PSVR 2, a VR headset in general, if you're new to it, because I am new to it and I am enjoying this VR experience for now. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some gameplay so that you can see and enjoy. All right, gamers, so before I go, I want to show you this one game that was I was playing here is called Touch the Beat AI Kizuna. And I've been into, you know, Beat Saber and a lot of the music type games. So I just want to show you this one. So if you look at this game here, there's game mode, and like you can watch this one movie and it's pretty cool. Okay, here we're gonna watch this right here. All right, check this out. Look, she flies through, and it's so awesome. I just wish this was like really HD high quality, because it's just low res here. And then you can throw her hearts. It's pretty funny. Yeah, if you just watch this closely, it looks awesome while it's flying through this thing. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's so awesome. So yeah, I just wish this was high quality, so it looks a lot better, but this is just low res. And it looks so awesome. And you can throw her hearts here on her big fat head. Look at this thing. Look at that. So I'm kind of deciding if I should buy the $4 one to see how it looks like. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this. Wow. So I love stuff like this. I want to exit that because I want to find Kizuna here. Like, she comes out once in a while, I guess. All right, look, check it out. So we're in the game here, right? And so this is like mini Kizuna right here. Look, sometimes she comes out, she just dances with you. And then if you hold this thing out, oh, look at that, she jumps on it. Is that cool or what? Look at this. Watch, I'm gonna yeet your ass. Yeet! She runs back. Here, you wanna climb on again? Want it? Jump on? Yeah! So I can't wait to find another game that has like a VR pet so I can play with it. Whee! She just gets back up and starts dancing. Come here. Yeah, come here. Yeah, you want some more? Yeah. Ah, you missed it. Jump. Ah, you missed it. Come on, jump, jump. Oh my god, that's so funny. So yeah, you guys want to check out this game. It's called Kizuna. And just a rhythm game, music rhythm game. Come on, jump. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this simple little Sony PSVR 2 news video. And I will see you in the next VR gaming video. Say bye. Bye.